Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see here, at the start of another Jersey Quest Be a GM mode. So let's kind of quickly introduce year, team, player, jersey, and like why and all that good stuff. So you can see we're in NHL 12, so the 2011-12 season is the New York Islanders. So back-to-back ones we're actually playing as the Islanders. So in terms of the player, let's go to coaching options. The best place, or no, GM options I think is the best place to go. Go to roster moves, I guess. And go to defenseman. I want to switch up here. Let's just like sort this, just make sure we got, yeah, so we got the best defenseman here. Okay, but here we go. Boop. So the Jersey Quest player is Steve Staios. So I actually like had to move him from, cause like on the default rosters, so I think he signed like right before the start of the season with the Islanders before the season. So he's still like on the Flames. So I'd like mainly move him before I like kind of started the BGM mode. But yeah, so Steve Staios, kind of continuing with the theme of players who played 1,000 games in their NHL career. So what ended up happening here is he actually is like should have been the first right defenseman we did because he only played 1,001 games. Like he played the second last game he played his it was his thousandth game with the Islanders, and then he played one more game. The season was over, and then he retired. But because like he played a little bit of right wing with the Thrashers, I think like the website I was using to kind of look at like the players who had played 1,000 listed him as a forward instead of a defenseman. But he, as you can see here, he's listed as a defenseman in this game. He played as a defenseman for most of his career, including with the Islanders. So he played literally, I said 1,001, so he should have been our first right defense instead of Adrian Alcoin, but like I said, I had with him as a winger, so I kept him there. And so I kind of did the research and figured it out and moved him back to right defense, but it's all good in the end, so we're going to end up doing it anyways. But yes, we played a second to last game on, I think, April 5th against the Jets, and the jersey is, jeez, it's like the Islanders' god-awful third jersey from the time where it's like the black, like most of it's black, and then it's got like the gray shoulders and stuff. Where it's like the Islanders like curved word mark that says with like the frumbers and stuff. It's ugly as sin. But if we're gonna get one, might as well get it for this guy. Plays like that second to last NHL game in his career, which was his 1,000th game in it, and he was one of the alternate captains. He had the A on it and stuff, so it was kind of gonna get maximum ugly out of it with like the frumbers and the A on it and everything. So yeah, that's the jersey. So as I said, he plays 1,000th game against the Jets. Second to last game of the season, I think, in April. But yeah, so that's kind of all that kind of stuff. So in terms of expectations for the season, this is kind of when we were obviously cheeks, and uh, we like I think we finished second to I think second from the bottom in the East and like bottom and I think in our division. So yeah, we are probably gonna miss the playoffs. This honestly might be a one and done one where we miss the playoffs and then it ends because we're probably gonna be cheeks and he's got 1 year left. He's 38, so I have a feeling he's probably gonna retire at the end of the season. But if he doesn't, we'll keep going. But I have a feeling he will. But yeah, so in terms of expectations, yeah, probably gonna miss the playoffs and stuff, as I said. But unless there's anything else ready to discuss in terms of the intro, let's kind of a quick wrap up. Steve Staios in the ugly third jersey is what we're rocking with here. So kind of gonna stop talking. In a couple seconds, we'll be at the 2011-12 season recap, where we'll find out if we actually did, miss the playoffs, or can we defy fate, make the playoffs, and make a run for the cup. Okay, so as you can see here, we're on the retired player screen post the 11-12 season. And as you can see here, Steve Staios retired after playing, looks like 17 extra games. I think he played all 82 games in the regular season in this, but I think he only played like 60 something that season IRL. So you see him and, was it Mark, right? Is it Mark? Yeah, Mark Eaton, two of our defensemen, both retired. After the season, Steve Staios obviously was the Jersey Quest player, so kind of guessing here that we aren't at like the right after the playoff screen. Means we didn't win the Stanley Cup. So this is another failure, unfortunately, but as I said, kind of I said time and time again, because we are doing like, oopsies. Let me go back to defenseman. Where'd he go? There he is. That like, because we are doing players who play like 1,000 games, like that's gonna be towards the end of their career, so it's kind of be more likely not they're gonna be failures, and maybe kind of repeat them. Maybe I'll try different wrinkles to try and increase their chances of success. But yeah, so Steve Staios retired after the season, so it's kind of I guess see it's gonna I think that's no I don't want to play the prospects game because I just want to look at the stats. I don't think any of those are actual real players. It's interesting. I like the CHL. This is one of the first games that had the CHL in it, so I don't have to enter the draft, I don't think. So let's go look at the stats central, I guess. Team standings. Yes, we finished 25th in the league. We finished fourth from the bottom in the East with 81 points. With a 37-38 and some one game below 500. I think is that what they finished with? We had 34 wins, but like what was the actual record? Yes, we finished a couple. We like improved like a couple of by a couple of wins and a couple of points. I think so we finished what 79 points. I think. Yeah, so he like improved by 2 points pretty much, which is better than obviously improvement's an improvement, but obviously not enough to get us into the playoffs, which sucks. But yeah, not much you can do about it in terms of goals for and goals against. 2.674, 2.88 against, and well, that's in the negative. Not really a good sign. President's Trophy. I guess we'll see at the trophy screen, so let's get that for now. Player stats, though, I guess we can show leading scorers. I don't think Staios is going to be in here anymore. I don't think. We'll find out, I guess. We sort by points total. Yeah, so Judas Iscariot was our leading scorer. 37 goals, 43 assists for 80 points. Kind of unsurprising, but yeah, so he was the leading scorer. And if you scroll down, past Matty Molson, Grabner, Kyle Poso, Matty Martin, and Travis Hamonic, Franz Nielsen, Josh Bailey, I missed a tooth injury, Trevor Gillies, with that very interesting mustache. Yeah, so yeah, he's not in here. Let's leave it on Trevor Gillies' mustachioed face. Yeah, because Steve Staios finished with 11 points, also 5 goals, 6 assists, which is not bad. I think he finished with like just 8 assists that year. Total, so he had a couple of better points and obviously more goals, but decent enough season, I'd say, from a third pairing guy who's like clearly ready to retire. But obviously no playoff scoring, so let's just look at the awards, not the team standings. I already clicked on that. Back to the awards. Okay. Yeah, so the Stanley Cup went to the San Jose Sharks. And I don't know what the order these are in, so we're going to find out. Yeah, so President's Trophy, you can see they are also won the President's Trophy. They finished with 119 points, which is 14, it's a 9 clear of their nearest challenger. So they kind of are the most dominant team this season. So they obviously won the Clarence Campbell Bowl, and they faced the Canadiens in the final. Canadiens finished 1, 2, 3, fourth in the East with 101 points. So two pretty solid teams meeting in the Stanley Cup final. Art Ross went to OV. He finished with 106 points, so he kind of wanted to clean up the awards. See, he also won the Hart. Norris went to Chris Letang of the Pens. Jumbo Joe finished second score with 98 points, won the Lady Byng. Calder went to, I have no idea if this is a real player or not, Jonathan Bloom. Conn Smythe went to Antti Niemi. Vokun won both the Vezina and the Jennings. Masterton went to Anton Volchenko of the Devils. Datsuk won the Selke, not a surprise there at all. OV, he's cleaned up the awards, also won the Lindsay. And the Rock, I think he had like 60 goals. I think it was like 60 goals, 46 assists or something like that. So he was pretty dominant, as you can see. So obviously, as we saw at the beginning, Steve Staios retired, so that's kind of it, unfortunately. So we're not really getting a chance to build on last season, try and make the playoffs or anything. So this is kind of it for this kind of series slash episode. It's like one and the same. But yeah, another failure. Kind of sucks, but still not much I can do about it. So actually, like update my little spreadsheet here. I got my little lineups and make him. Nope, that's the wrong thing. I thought it was a Control Alt V. There we go. So yeah, so we've had let's 1, 2, 3, 4 successes and 6 failures. So we're not in a good kind of ratio there, but kind of unsurprising to be honest. But we'll keep going and see how it goes. Obviously, next will be a left winger. Who? Not sure. We'll find out. That'll be probably 2 series from next. Next series up on the channel will be another Kit Quest career mode. Who? Not sure. After the fun Brighton one, which I really enjoyed playing through. Not really sure who's next, but should hopefully be another fun one. But yeah, so thank you. As I said, kind of probably second time I've said this, but yeah, thank you again for checking this series out, and hopefully check out the Kit Quest, which should be up next on the channel. Thank you.